What is going on, everybody? It has been a minute. I've missed the YouTube streets. Had Thanksgiving, had some holidays, had some sickness going around where I couldn't even just get on here and talk. It's been a bit of a void in my life is not having these YouTube videos just to decompress and chat with y'all and try to make some money on. So I thought I'd come in with a bang. It makes great timing. We got a Monday night football doubleheader. So I'm going to take 3 plays from each and make a 6-man mega play for Monday Night Football. Glad to see you again. If this is your first time here, welcome. I love to give out free picks every day. And if not, if you see the last couple weeks, I've not been doing that. But if you look for the months before, I was. If you stick around long enough, you're going to get some winners. And if you get into my winnable, you get all my free plays, not just my YouTube ones. So, want to keep this short and sweet. Let's go ahead and get started with the Bears of Viking game. I can see this being Vikings have just not beaten the brakes off anyone in a while. But I do think this has potential of being one where they can exploit the Bears a little bit, get the Bears trailing, kind of get messy. I don't see the Bears running a lot because they'll be behind, and just because DeAndre Swift has had some injuries as of late. So this line being as high as it is, him not hitting this line like in a long ass time, a little sus to me. But I just don't see the world where the Bears get up and they start running the ball. Just don't see it. And then for the Vikings side, we got Sam Darnold and TJ Hawkinson, but going to go both over. So Sam Darnold fantasy score, I was trying to get his pass touchdowns at 1.5, but they don't have it. So I went to the next best thing, which is his fantasy score. Bears have actually been giving up a couple touchdowns to the air lately. They were really good early in the seasons about not doing that, but now recently they have. And the Vikings are starting to throw more touchdowns at home lately. I think the last whatever home games Sam Darnold has done this, and his fantasy score has been getting obliterated lately. Even the last time he played Chicago a couple weeks ago, he did that, and I was on the road. So this time at home in a dome should serve him well. We know all the tools that he has: Addison, Jefferson, Hawkinson. I'm honing in on Hawkinson yardage. I feel like it's just a little bit low for the Bears. They're one of the worst teams against defending the tight end. I think maybe top 7. They're one of the worst. So um, I think that line's a little low. I'm not going to go try to chase like 80 something for Addison, or sorry, for Jefferson. Then Addison feels so boom or bust. I don't want to chase it, so I'm going to chase the safety valve in Hawkinson and see where that gets us. So those are the 3 plays for the Bears Vikings. Going to shift towards the Raiders and Falcons. Got 3 got some scrappy plays here. This is a bit of a scrappier game. The Raiders are just the Raiders, and Falcons are kind of crumbling here, trying to hold on, see if they can find a way to keep pace with the Bucks. But I'm gonna go with Darnell Mooney. He has just been one of Kirk's favorite targets, and I'm going with Drake London as well. So I'm going with 2 of his top targets. I can see an avenue where the Falcons are going to be throwing the ball more. I think Kirk is starting to feel a little bit of pressure about this whole Michael Penix situation. He seems happy to throw the ball around the yard. Drake London, 8.5 targets. This feels too low for a guy who we know is capable of getting 10 plus like with ease. We know Kirk is capable of just feeding the ball to one guy, 2 guys, and that's what we're going to see here. So London receptions, so not going anything yardage or fantasy, just going targets. And then Mooney, I like the yardage because he's a big play threat. He can get this in 2 catches, or he can chisel away and get 7 for 60. So I love the 1-2 punch, getting both receivers, so we get to be happy with them just passing the ball. We know they have Bijan. Thing about the running game, the Raiders have actually been somewhat decent about stopping the run. I think they're almost like selling out for it. But this is kind of a scrappier game. If it's going to be close no matter what you play. This might even be one where you want to just kind of maybe take some unders or just not bet it. But for the Raiders, we know that Sincere McCormick is going to be running his ass off because that's what he does. He's just this fresh new name that we don't know. So he's trying to prove himself, trying to earn a roster spot for next year, earn some money. That's how it goes in this league, and they're going to feed him the rock because they don't have any other running backs to do it. So he's going to do it. He looked half decent last week. We're going to run that against the Falcons, who have had some holes in terms of stopping the run. So There's going to be 3 plays for that game, so that's 6 total. If you want to break it up 3 and 3, that's cool. I'm just going to run the full 6, and I'm going to post this to my Winnable. If you are unfamiliar with what Winnable is, I'm not logged in. But essentially what Winnable is it gives you all of my picks housed in a single platform, or you can get it sent to your phone. So all my free picks, not just YouTube. So it could be Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, whatever it is. And all these plays today were sourced from either the Player Prop Shop or LineStar using the Props AI tool. So those are my 6 plays for the doubleheader tonight. Hope to make some money, and I will see you tomorrow. Thanks for stopping by.